All right, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our promotional ceremony. This is clearly the place to be today because we've got lots of special guests. I'd like to acknowledge Mayor Shannon Martin. I also have Vice Mayor Jolene Caraballo here. Councilman David Pickett's in the back. I have City Manager Jesus Morejo. I have Chief Assistant City Manager Teresa Lamar Sarno. I have Assistant City Manager Christine Seeperger. Deputy City Manager Kate Parmalee. And I have retired Chief Brian Ruther. Retired Chief John Boldock. And retired Chief Richard Del Toro. I want to thank all of you for coming and joining us today. You know, as Chief of Police, by the way, I'm Chief Leo Nimzik. I forget sometimes. You know, I understand that the two most important decisions I make as the police chief are, one, the people that I hire into the organization, and two, the people that I promote. I am 100% committed to a healthy organizational culture and providing a work environment where employees look forward to coming to work every day, and that we're as productive as we can possibly be for this community that we serve. It's just paramount, number one and two decisions. So I just wanted to point out that we're promoting 14 great people today, 14 very deserving people, and I put myself through the ringer and pondering and scrutinizing and second guessing and third guessing who we're going to promote to make sure that I'm getting the absolute best candidates for each position within the agency, because I owe that not only to the community that we serve, but I owe it to all the employees within the organization. And so you can take to the bank that the 14 that you're going to see promoted this afternoon were the very best that I had to choose from, and I believe in each and every one of them. So with that, I'd invite you to stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay, we're going to begin today with the promotions to the rank of sergeant. And at this time, I'd like to invite Detective Janet Palmer forward. Celebrating with Janet today is her husband Michael and her son Gavin and mother Kathy.
Janet was born in Boynton Beach and was raised right here in Port St. Lucie by her parents along with her brother Brett. Janet graduated from John Carroll Catholic High School in 2000. Janet's career with law enforcement began on July 1st, 2003 when she was sworn in with the Port St. Lucie Police Department. While assigned to the Neighborhood Policing Bureau as a patrol officer, she became a uniform crime scene investigator and went on to become a field training officer. By the end of 2006, she was promoted to detective. Janet spent 8 years assigned to the Special Investigations Division. She excelled as a narcotics detective, prescription fraud detective, DEA task force member, and gang unit detective. She was reassigned to the Criminal Investigation Division Economic Crimes Unit in 2019. Janet surpassed all expectations with her ability to investigate very complex and often very lengthy financial crime cases. Janet is a certified polygraphist and has been instrumental in the onboarding of employees as well as assisting with suspect polygraphs. She has served in the secretary roles for both the FOP and the police union. During her time with the Port St. Lucie Police Department, Janet has received many letters of recognition, to include a letter of commendation for the investigation of a criminal enterprise involved in money laundering, illegal narcotics, drug trafficking, mortgage fraud, power diversion, which resulted in federal RICO charges. A letter from former St. Lucie County Sheriff Ken Mascara wrote, Detective Palmer assisted with great professionalism and skill in the detection of meth lab evidence and processing of a crime scene, as well as City Manager Jesus Morejo, who thanked Detective Palmer for her service and assistance in meeting the needs of our citizens, including protection from those looking to take advantage of our residents through schemes and scams. Thus far, Janet has received the following awards: Detective of the Fourth Quarter of 2024, 4 commendation citations, 6 unit citations, 2 civic awards, Distinguished Achievements Awards for the Safest City from 2011 to 2017, the Merit Award for the 2004 hurricanes, 2 Do Your Job Awards, and a Problem-Oriented Policing Award for the Peacock Run Apartments.
And we tried to keep that bio as brief as possible. Janet is highly accomplished, highly deserving of this promotion, and at this point, I'd like to invite her son Gavin forward to pin her badge. He's sweating, I'm looking at him. Shane, come on up, sir. I never thought I'd see the day. So celebrating with Shane today is Diana Estrella, his daughters Brianna and Gabriella, his dear friends Terry Russell, Stephanie Martell, and his nieces Mila and Amelia.
So Shane was born in Darlington, South Carolina to parents Tanya and Bob Tipton. He was raised in Fort Pierce along with siblings Robin, Robert, and Elizabeth. He graduated from Westwood High School and went to welding school. In 2003, he began the police academy at Indian River State College. Shane was sworn into the Port St. Lucie Police Department on February 28, 2005. He was assigned as a patrol officer in the Neighborhood Policing Bureau, and he has served as a direct action response team officer and a uniform crime scene investigator. Shane has served as a detective in the Criminal Investigation Division and field training officer. He began as the first of his acting sergeant assignments in April of 2023, and then the second time in April of 2024. In his spare time, Shane owns his own welding business and is among the select few certified to weld aluminum and titanium underwater. During his time with the Port St. Lucie Police Department, he received 26 letters of recognition and the following awards: Life-Saving Citation, Officer of the Year 2011, Officer of the Fourth Quarter 2011, Presidential Citation, 3 Commendation Citations, 10 Unit Citations, 2 Civic Awards, Distinguished Achievement for the Safest City 2011 to 2017, 3 Do Your Job Awards, and 2 POP Awards.
I'm incredibly proud of you, Shane. You have shown tremendous growth over the years you've served this agency, and you've developed into a fine supervisor, a fine leader, and a very positive influence in the organization, and you've earned this so many different ways. So I know I tease you a little bit, but it's just because I'm just really proud of you. So Sergeant Freeman's daughter, Brianna, is going to be pinning his badge. I'd like her to come up at this time. It's not easy, folks. First rate, John.
Right here, if you don't mind. 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1. Right here, 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1.
And he really can weld aluminum. He's done some work on my boat in the past. It was good. Where's Detective Kristen Meyer? Kristen, you're up. Celebrating with Kristen today is her husband Mike, her parents Jim and Janice Ernie, her son Jacob, and her 2 granddaughters, Arabella and Anna Tessa.
Kristen was born in Franklin, Indiana, where she was raised by her parents along with 3 siblings, Kim, Kevin, and Carmen. Kristen's career with law enforcement began on January 1st, 2001 at the Dubois County Sheriff's Office. In 2002, Kristen joined the Huntingtonburg Police Department as a police officer. In 2006, Kristen and Mike relocated from Indiana to Florida. Kristen was sworn in with the Port St. Lucie Police Department on February 3rd of 2006. Kristen assumed the duties of a uniformed crime scene investigator, then quickly moved to the rank of detective in 2007. For the last 18 years, Kristen has worked as a persons detective and a major crimes detective. She has investigated more than 1,350 cases and assisted on countless more. Included in her duties were cold case homicide investigations, which she pursued with the same determination and compassion as current cases. During the review of a 2011 homicide case, Kristen discovered that the victim, Nellie Terry, was buried in an unmarked grave. She coordinated the efforts to have a memorial marker installed at the burial site. Kristen's heart for the lost propelled her desire to implement the Project Lifesaver program within our agency, to train her fellow officers in the equipment use, and she solely managed the client care aspect of the program for 10 years. Kristen served as a member of the crisis negotiation team and has served as lead case detective for risk protection orders. She has served on the board of the FOP as the secretary and the treasurer. During her time with the Port St. Lucie Police Department, Kristen has received many letters of recognition, to include a letter from the District 19 Chief Medical Examiner, Dr. Roger Middleman, who described her as one of the best detectives I've seen in my 34 years of forensic practice. From former St. Lucie County Sheriff Ken Mascara, who wrote, Detective Meyer was able to rise above the confusion and grief when a deputy unexpectedly passed away to conduct a thorough and professional investigation, as well as State Attorney Tom Backdahl, who referenced a high-profile public interest case, pointed out the incredible work ethic and dedication demonstrated by lead detective Kristen Meyer. Kristen has received the following awards: Detective of the Year in 2016, Detective of the Third Quarter 2016, Detective of the Fourth Quarter 2023, 2 commendation citations, 4 Administrative Excellence Awards, 10 unit citations, 2 Civic Awards, 4 Distinguished Achievements Awards for the Safest City, a Do Your Job Award, POP Award for Operation Enough is Enough, Master Detective Certification in 2025, awarded the 100 Club Officer of the Year in 2017, nominated as the American Legion Officer in the year 2017, and nominated for the Sons of the American Revolution LE Commendation.
So I had the pleasure of being Kristen's sergeant in criminal investigations, I won't say how long ago, but it was some time ago. And I can vouch that she is probably the most passionate person I have ever supervised. And that's code for passionate. Okay, Kristen Meyer's mother Janice will be pinning the badge. I'd like to invite her up at this time. It's not easy.
All right, right here, and 3, 2, 1. One more, 3, 2, 1. All right, 3, 2, 1. One more, 3, 2, 1.
Congrats, Sergeant. Okay, Nate Penny. Celebrating with Nate today is his wife Gina, daughters Victoria and Alexandria, his in-laws John and Norma Schulerman. I got that right, I think, and brother Rob.
Nate was born in Falmouth, Massachusetts, to parents Robert Sr. and Rose Penny. In addition to his brother Rob, he had a brother Jensen. Being a military family, the Pennies moved frequently. They finally settled in Florida when Nate was 8. Nate's career in law enforcement began as a military police officer in 2001. After leaving full-time military service for the reserves, he joined the Miramar Police Department in 2005. He left there to join the Port St. Lucie Police Department on July 9th of 2007. To this day, Nate remains an active member of the United States Army Reserve. Nate's assignments have included officer in the Neighborhood Policing Bureau, school resource officer, criminal investigation division detective, police explorer advisor, SWAT team member, and member of the Honor Guard. Nate also serves as the department's military deployment liaison. While assigned to the criminal investigation division, Nate was instrumental in solving several high-profile cases, including the Bass Pro Shop gun thefts and the statewide theft ring of Kubota construction machinery. During his time with the Port St. Lucie Police Department, Nate has received 26 letters of recognition and the following awards: Detective of the Fourth Quarter of 2024, 5 commendation citations, 17 unit citations, 4 civic awards, Distinguished Achievement Awards for the Safest City, Military Service Award, 2 Do Your Job Awards, the POP Award for Does Your Vehicle Make the Grade, Master Police Officer Certification, and Senior Detective Certification.
So we do have more than one Penny working in the police department, and I'll just say that Nate is known as the shiny Penny by his supervisors. So we're happy to celebrate his promotion today. Sergeant Penny's wife, Gina, will be pinning the badge. I'd like to invite her up. Good picture.
3, 2, 1. One more, 3, 2, 1. All right, going right here, 3, 2, 1. One more, 3, 2, 1.
Next up is Officer Michael Williams. Celebrating with Michael today is his wife Maria, his children Michael, Mason, and twins Carmen and Carson.
Michael was born in Voorhees, New Jersey, and relocated with his family to Florida at age 15. He graduated from Port St. Lucie High School. Michael enrolled in the Indian River State College, majoring in business, then switched to the Law Enforcement Academy track. Michael earned his degree in criminal justice technology and has completed the IRSC Leadership Academy. Michael was sworn into the Port St. Lucie Police Department on September 3rd, 2015. He was assigned as a patrol officer in the Neighborhood Policing Bureau. In 2020, he was selected as a detective assigned to the Special Investigations Division. He returned to the Neighborhood Policing Bureau in 2022 and assumed his duties of a field training officer. He was appointed to the specialty assignment of a uniform crime scene investigator in 2024. In January of this year, he began duties as an acting sergeant in District 5. During his time with the Port St. Lucie Police Department, Michael has received multiple letters of recognition and the following awards: the Law Enforcement Officer Cross of Valor, the 2 life-saving citations, 2 commendation citations, 10 unit citations, 4 civic awards, Distinguished Achievement Awards for the Safest City 2016 to 2017, 2 Do Your Job Awards, Police Officer 1 certification, and the Chief's Challenge coin for stratified success.
Michael's done a fantastic job. He's been a model officer, and I'm just so proud to be promoting him right now. I'd like to invite his wife Maria up to pin his badge. As was she.
And 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1. Right here first. And 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1.
Is Detective Mike Oliver in the house? Celebrating with Michael today are his mother Nancy, his fiancée Caitlin, his daughter Emery, and his son Rowan.
Michael Oliver III was born in Fort Pierce, along with his brother Brett. After graduating high school, Michael proudly served as a United States Marine. Following his service, he graduated from the Northern Virginia Criminal Justice Academy in 2016 and went on to serve as a police officer with the Alexandria Police Department. In 2018, he was certified by the Florida Department of Law Enforcement as a police officer through the St. Petersburg Public Safety Academy. He was sworn into our agency on October 29, 2018. Michael continued his education and earned an associate's degree from American Military University in 2023. Since joining the Port St. Lucie Police Department, Michael has served in multiple assignments, including the Neighborhood Policing Bureau, Narcotics Detective in the Special Investigations Division, Gang Detective in the Special Investigations Division, ATF Task Force Officer, SWAT team member, and is currently the Acting Sergeant in the Special Investigations Division Gang Unit. Throughout his career, Michael Oliver has received numerous awards and recognition, including the Life Saving Citation, Detective of the First Quarter for 2024, Administrative Excellence Award, 8 unit citations, 2 Do Your Job Awards, Senior Detective Certification, and SWAT Operator of the Year.
It's not often I find one of my members of the department working out in the gym at 5 a.m., but I often see Detective Oliver there putting in the extra work. I think you were training for some type of triathlon, right? I mean, God, who does that? An Ironman. Well, that's just a testament to this man's character, his self-discipline and dedication to service. He's been a phenomenal member of our gang unit and our SWAT team, and I'm very proud to promote him. This time, I'd like to invite his fiancée, Caitlin, up to pin his badge. All right. Officer Joseph Rathnam. He's big. Celebrating with Joseph today is his fiancée, Jenna Radke, his mother, Cindy Camp, and his future mother-in-law, Margaret Radke.
So Joseph was born in New York City, New York, and relocated with his family to East Lansing, Michigan, where he was raised. He graduated from East Lansing High School and then enrolled in the National Outdoor Leadership School through the University of Utah. Joseph relocated to Florida and entered the police academy at Palm Beach State College. He earned an associate's degree through Indian River State College and is currently working towards his bachelor's degree. Joseph was sworn into the Port St. Lucie Police Department on February 12, 2020. He was assigned as a patrol officer in the Neighborhood Policing Bureau, and he has served as a field training officer and uniform crime scene investigator. He began serving as an acting sergeant in December of 2024. His ancillary duties included an appointment to the SWAT team, where Joseph has become the assistant team leader from the entry team. He is trained as a grenadier, meaning he can deploy chemical munitions, and he is a general training instructor and a taser instructor. In his spare time, Joseph and his fiancée run a nonprofit company called K9 Strong Incorporated, where they provide safety and training equipment to K9 teams locally and around the country. During his time with the Port St. Lucie Police Department, Joseph has received multiple letters of recognition and the following awards: 1 life-saving citation, a commendation citation, 4 unit citations, the Civic Award, 2 Do Your Job Awards, and Police Officer 1 certification.
And Joe's fiancée, Jenna, will be pinning the badge. We're now moving on to promotion to the rank of lieutenant. It was announced, it wasn't a secret. Well, Aaron Martin, join us up front. Celebrating with Aaron today, his wife Shannon, his mother Marilyn, and his son Nicholas. His daughter Jordan is currently attending college and unable to attend.
So Aaron Martin was born in the Bronx, New York, to parents Bruce and Marilyn. Raised there with his brother Jason, Aaron began his career in public service with the United States Navy. After his military service, he joined the Baltimore City Police Department, where he served as an officer and later a detective for nearly a decade. On February 3rd, 2006, Aaron continued his law enforcement career by joining the Port St. Lucie Police Department. Furthering his professional development, Aaron earned a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Lynn University, enhancing his expertise in the field. Over his 19-year tenure with the Port St. Lucie Police Department, Aaron has held diverse roles, including patrol officer in the Neighborhood Policing Bureau, uniform crime scene investigator, detective in the Criminal Investigations Division, and Special Investigations Division's Gang Intelligence Unit. He has also served as detective sergeant in CID, overseeing economic and technology crimes, internet crimes against children, the U.S. Marshals Task Force, and the Crime Scene Unit. Additionally, he has worked as an internal affairs sergeant and currently serves as acting lieutenant. Beyond these primary roles, Aaron holds ancillary assignments with the Marine Unit, acts as a field training supervisor, and represents his colleagues as an IUPA unit representative. Sergeant Martin has earned numerous accolades, awards, and letters of appreciation throughout his career. Notably, the Chase Bank Fraud Department commended his work, stating, "Your commitment to excellent customer service demonstrates your integrity in solving crimes and resolving issues. You exemplified leadership and dedication with your enthusiasm and expertise." Aaron's awards include 1 Brian E. Ruther Manager Award, 8 unit citations, Distinguished Achievement Award for Safest City from 2011 to 2019, 2 POP awards, 2 Do Your Job awards, Senior Sergeant Certification, and Master Sergeant Certification.
There's so many things I'd like to say. Most notably when it comes to dealing with the union, I've always been a union representative throughout my career, but as the chief, when I see this guy coming representing the union, I get a little concerned because I know I'm about to potentially lose the argument, but it's just a testament to the man's professionalism and his ability to do his job day in and day out, and that's how I see him, as an Iron Man that shows up every day and gets it done every day. And pinning his badge today will be his wife, Shannon. So Shannon's camera shy, so his mother is going to be pinning the badge. Marilyn, would you please come up? Sergeant Jamie Maston, you got a second. All right, celebrating with Jamie today is her husband, Josh the Blacker, along with sons Jacob and Riker. Her children Miranda and Colby are sadly unable to attend.
So Jamie Masson was born in Maryville, Missouri, to parents Betty Jo and Larry. She has one sister, Rhonda, as well as 3 brothers, Robin, Dustin, and Daniel. Jamie began her professional career in 1996 as a bank teller at Great Western Bank. Desiring a more meaningful way to serve, she was enlisted in the United States Air Force on March 34th of 1997 until being honorably discharged on November 1st of 2000. Afterward, Jamie worked as an assistant manager in the private sector until re-enlisting in the armed forces, where Jamie served in the United States Army Reserves from 2003 to 2008. It was during this enlistment in November of 2005 that Jamie was sponsored by the Delray Beach Police Department to attend the police academy. She served the Delray Beach community as a police officer until the spring of 2006. Jamie was sworn into our agency on May 22, 2006, and since then has excelled during her tenure. Jamie's academic accomplishments include the completion of an associate's degree at Indian River State College, and she received her Bachelor of Arts degree in Social and Criminal Justice in 2012 from Ashford University. She then continued on with Ashford to earn her Master's of Organized Management and Public Administration degree in November of 2013. During Jamie's 19 years of service to our agency, she has worked in various assignments that include the Neighborhood Policing Bureau Patrol Officer, a District Beat Coordinator, a Unified Crime Scene Investigator, Field Training Officer, and Patrol Sergeant. Jamie truly distinguishes herself through her ancillary assignments on the Crisis Negotiation Team as a police union representative and her ongoing specialized assignment with the Honor Guard. Jamie has received multiple letters of appreciation and recognition. 17 of these relate to law enforcement remembrance ceremonies and events warranting the presence of the Honor Guard. She has been repeatedly commended for her work ethic, professionalism, and the level of pride displayed in representing this organization during such solemn occasions. Throughout her career thus far, she has received the following awards: 1 Life-Saving Award, 1 Commendation Citation, 1 Administrative Excellence Award, 6 Unit Citations, 2 Civic Awards, Distinguished Achievement Awards for the Safest City from 2011 to 2019, 1 Presidential Citation, 2 POP Awards, 5 Do Your Job Awards, the Chief's Challenge Coin for Service, and Senior Sergeant Certification.
Okay, I read this twice. I'm sure that it's Jamie's husband, Josh, who's coming up to pin the badge. He does it every day.
Right here. And 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1. Again, 3, 2, 1. More. 3, 2, 1.
All right, it's another one I didn't think I would see, but. Sergeant Chris D'Angelo, please step forward. Celebrating with Christopher today is his wife Michelle and children Juliana, Christopher, Sylvia, and Dominic, as well as in-laws Thomas and Joanne Ruther.
So Christopher was born on July 4th in Syracuse, New York, to his parents Antonio and Teresa, and has 1 brother, Michael. Prior to joining the Port St. Lucie Police Department, Christopher served in the United States Army from 2003 through 2007, deploying to Iraq from 2005 to 2006. Christopher was sworn into the Port St. Lucie Police Department at the rank of police officer on July 9, 2007. Christopher has a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from St. Leo University, and he earned his master's degree from Barry University. Christopher has also taken multiple training courses throughout his tenure and has helped enhance his knowledge and skills, making him a valuable asset to the agency. During his time with the department, he has held the position of police officer with the Neighborhood Policing Bureau, detective within the Criminal Investigations Division. He also held the ancillary assignments of Honor Guard, SWAT team, and Uniform Crime Scene Investigator. Chris has received 26 letters of appreciation and recognition. A letter from the State Attorney's Office commended him for an outstanding investigational skills, a high level of dedication, and an immaculately prepared case. Christopher has also received the following awards during his tenure: 2 Exceptional Duty Citations, Detective of the Year in 2014, 1 Administrative Excellence Award, 18 Unit Citations, 1 Civic Award, Distinguished Achievement Awards for the Safest City 2011 to 2019, 1 POP Award, 3 Do Your Job Awards, the Chief's Challenge Coin for Service, Police Officer 1 certification, and 100 Club Law Enforcement Officer of the Year.
So I also had the pleasure of supervising Chris back when I was a sergeant in criminal investigations, which is why I thought I'd never see this day. But, you know, some time ago, Chris came to me and said, you know what, I'm going to be a lieutenant, and I want you to see me that way. And I said, what? But I said, Chris, if that's what you want, nobody can stop you but you, and I need to see 110% out of you every day. And Chris said, I'm going to give you 120%. And he has. So I'm proud to promote him today. And pinning his badge is his wife, Michelle. Lifeline. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that. That'll do.
All right, right here first, and 3, 2, 1. One more, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
All right, guys, and 3, 2, 1. One more, 3, 2, 1.
Same thing. Congratulations.
Detective Sergeant Josh Safamilla. Celebrating with Josh today, his wife Tiffany, his daughter Everly, and baby on the way.
Josh Safamilla was born in West Palm Beach, Florida. He grew up in Port St. Lucie with his parents, Kimberly and Dennis. He has 1 sister, Chelsea, and 1 brother, Wesley. In 2012, he was certified by the Florida Department of Law Enforcement as a police officer. He was sworn in with our department on August 29th of that year. Joshua obtained his Associate's of Science degree in Criminal Justice from Indian River State College in August 2012, his Bachelor of Science degree in Public Administration from Indian River State College in April of 2018, and his Master's degree of Public Administration, Criminal Justice Administration from Columbia Southern University in February of 2025. During Joshua's tenure with the agency, he has held the position of police officer with the Neighborhood Policing Bureau, Special Investigations Division Detective, Criminal Investigations Division Detective, Internal Affairs Detective, as well as a sergeant within the Neighborhood Policing Bureau, Detective Sergeant in both the Special Investigations and Criminal Investigations Division, and currently holds the position of Acting Lieutenant in the Special Investigations Division. Joshua also serves as the chairman of our awards committee. During his time with the Port St. Lucie Police Department, Joshua has received 12 letters of recognition and multiple awards to include a life-saving citation, Detective of the Quarter, 6 commendation citations, the Chief Brian E. Ruther Manager Officer Award, Administrative Excellence Award, 21 unit citations, the Civic Award, Distinguished Achievement Award for the Safest City 2011 to 2017, Do Your Job Award, the Chief's Challenge Coin for Service, and Senior Sergeant Certification.
So Josh's wife, Tiffany, will be pinning the badge, and should I say baby on the way as well? You're out, Stella. He's got a good smile.
Like, okay.
We're nothing if not adaptable.
3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1.
Congratulations.
Yeah, the deputy chief babysits on the side. He's available. Okay, Detective Sergeant Brian Boyce, please come forward. Celebrating with Brian today is wife Jeannie, I want to make sure I get it right, son Brandon, and daughter-in-law Sarah. Children Madison and Casey are unable to attend today.
Brian was born in Amsterdam, New York, to his parents Walter and Janet, and he has a sister Rachel. Before Brian was a member of the Port St. Lucie Police Department, he enlisted in the U.S. Army in July of 1993 as a military police officer. He was honorably discharged at the rank of specialist in September of 1996. Brian then joined the New York Air National Guard in October of '96 as a security police officer and later transferred to the Florida Air National Guard where he relocated to Florida in December of 2007. Brian continued to serve in the military until his retirement in December of 2013 at the rank of Master Sergeant. Brian became a member of the Port St. Lucie Police Department in February 2009 as a police service aide. After his deployment to Afghanistan in 2012, Brian completed the police officer equivalence of training at the Indian River State College Law Enforcement Academy. He was sworn in on September 19, 2012 as a police officer in our agency's Neighborhood Policing Bureau. After being reassigned as a detective within the Criminal Investigations Division, Brian served as a member of the South Florida Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. In November of 2021, Brian was promoted to the rank of sergeant and served in the Neighborhood Policing Bureau until October of 2022. Currently, Brian is a detective sergeant within the Criminal Investigations Division, responsible for the District 3 investigations. Brian also has an ancillary assignment as the assistant team leader with the Crisis Negotiation Team and has been the regional director with the Florida Association of Hostage Negotiators for the last 3 years. Brian has received 12 letters of appreciation and recognition from the residents he serves, as well as the following awards during his time with the Port St. Lucie Police Department. Civilian of the Quarter, second quarter for 2010, Civilian of the First Quarter for 2011, Civilian of the Year for 2011, 2 life-saving citations, Detective of the First Quarter in 2017, 5 commendation citations, 2 Administrative Excellence Awards, 16 unit citations, Distinguished Achievement Awards for the Safest City 2012 to 2020, 4 Do Your Job Awards, and Police Officer 1 certification. So Brian began working with this agency as a PSA civilian.
And as such, when I was sergeant running the crisis negotiation team, I had learned of his vast negotiation experience in the military and recruited him to be part of the team as a civilian. And it doesn't surprise me that he's here today being promoted to the rank of lieutenant. He's an outstanding individual with high character, and I'm very proud of him. His wife, Jeannie's going to come up and pin his badge.
All right, right here, in 3, 2, 1, one more, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1.
All right, so that's all we have for you today, folks. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry, hold on. There's Lieutenant Britton Black. Joining Brent today for this special milestone is his mother, Connie, his cherished children, Easton and Emily, his girlfriend, Aisha, and several close family members and friends who have supported him throughout the years.
Brent Black was born in St. Petersburg, Florida, to parents Connie and Kevin. He spent most of his youth growing up in Palm Beach County alongside siblings Cody and Cheyenne. Honoring his father and following in his footsteps, he began his career in law enforcement with the Orange County Sheriff's Office before joining the Port St. Lucie Police Department on November 1st of 2005. He was promoted to sergeant in 2012, then to lieutenant in 2019. He earned his Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration with a focus on Management Information Systems from the University of Central Florida. Brennan is currently pursuing a master's degree in Criminal Justice with a concentration in Administration. He is also a 2024 graduate of the University of Louisville Southern Police Institute's Police Executive Leadership Graduate Program. During his time with the Port St. Lucie Police Department, he has held various roles to include Uniform Crime Scene Investigator, Field Training Officer, Special Investigations Division Detective, Special Duty United States Marshal, Criminal Investigations Division Detective Sergeant, Neighborhood Policing Bureau Acting Lieutenant, Field Training Officer Lieutenant, District Support Division Lieutenant, thereby making him responsible for multiple specialty units to include traffic homicide investigations and the Honor Guard. Brent has excelled in the roles of Acting District 2 Commander and most recently as the Acting Captain of the Western Region. He played a crucial role in the expansion of the Neighborhood Policing Bureau. He was able to aid in the creation of additional patrol zones and introduce a whole new district within an entirely new region. This required that he simultaneously ensured all supporting systems within the expansion were efficient, effective, and functioning smoothly. Additionally, Brent is responsible for helping to coordinate the annual police memorial in which we honor the lives of those who made the ultimate sacrifice for our community. His work in each of these areas has been truly exceptional and set the stage for this promotion. To date, Brent has received 21 letters of recognition and received the following awards: 1 Exceptional Duty Citation, 3 Commendation Citations, 3 Administrative Excellence Awards, 9 Unit Citations, 2 Civic Awards, 6 Distinguished Achievement Awards for Safest City, 1 Do Your Job Award, Certificate of Appreciation for the work on the Awards Committee, Senior Sergeant Certification, Senior Lieutenant Certification, the Chief's Challenge Coin for service.
So Brent's talent was evident from the moment he walked into our agency. You know, I think what's most impressive and remarkable to watch is the leader that he has developed and grown into over the years. So we're just really, really proud of him, and I'm proud to promote him today. And at this point, I'd like to invite his mother, Connie, up to pin his badge. It really is hard, folks. They're new, they're not broken in yet.
Guys, right here in 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1.
All right, Lieutenant Matthew Cuba. Celebrating with Matthew today is his wife, Michelle, his sons, Anthony, Nicholas, and Christopher, his parents, Michael and Louise, and his in-laws, Tom and Linda. Matthew has a daughter, Mandy's son, who is unable to attend today.
Matthew was born in Southampton, New York, where he was raised by his parents along with his two sisters, Suzanne and Lauren. He graduated from high school in 2000. Matthew's career in law enforcement began with the New York Police Department in 2003. Matthew left NYPD to become certified by the Florida Department of Law Enforcement as a police officer. He was sworn in with the Port St. Lucie Police Department on April 29, 2008. Matthew earned an Associates of Arts degree in 2016 and received his bachelor's degree in criminal justice from the Indian River State College in December 2020. He pursued and earned a master's degree in Homeland Security Emergency Management from Columbia Southern University in December of 2024. Between August and November of 2024, he simultaneously completed the University of Louisville Southern Police Institute Administrative Officers course and received the Dean Scholar recognition of academic excellence. During Matthew's tenure with the agency, he has worked in several positions, including the Neighborhood Policing Bureau as a detective in both the Criminal Investigations and Special Investigations Division. He was assigned as a detective sergeant in the Internal Affairs Section, as well as the Special Investigations Division. He was the Marine Unit Supervisor and is a defensive tactics instructor. Matthew also held the position of Detective Lieutenant in the Special Investigations Division and is currently assigned as the acting captain over the Special Investigations Division. During his time with the Port St. Lucie Police Department, he has received many letters of recognition and awards to include Exceptional Duty Award, Detective of the Quarter, May 2014, 2 commendation citations, the Administrative Excellence Award, 11 unit citations, the Civic Award, 4 Distinguished Achievement Awards for the Safest City, the ACES Award nomination for Excellence in Criminal Investigation, the Do Your Job Award, Senior Sergeant Certification, and Support Services Supervisor of the Year 2020.
So, one of the darker times in recent history in this country was the Great Recession. And I remember back in 2008, about 28 police officers were actually laid off. And it was a very difficult, challenging time in this city. And Matthew Cuba was one of those officers. And he actually went on to work for Martin County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff's Office, which is a fine organization, a fine agency, and I believe they paid a little better than we did at that time. And when we came out of the recession and we were able to start hiring some of these people back, Matt left Martin County Sheriff's Office to return to the city of Port St. Lucie. And I remember asking him about that when he returned, and he said, "This is the best police department in the country." And I believe he's right, and I hope he still feels that way. And I'm proud to promote him today. And with that, his son Anthony will be pinning his badge. Okay, at this time, I'd like to invite the 14 new promoted officers to join me up front. Brittany, organize them, please. All right. We should have rehearsed this, I think. Okay. It's not for a photo, sir.
You can't see me, I can't see you. Yeah. No, here, right here.
That's great, but I didn't invite him for a photo.
I gotta get up here in 3, 2, 1. Get one more in 3, 2, 1.
Don't move. Hey, don't move.
All right. All right, don't go anywhere. Okay. The Port St. Lucie Police Department, we have a tradition. During swearing-ins and during promotions, we all get together. So I'd like also to invite all the sworn officers in the room to join us as well. We join in taking the law enforcement oath of honor. In this agency, we are committed to professionalism, and all too often law enforcement careers come to an end for the wrong reasons, and that's because of decisions that we make. As professionals, we're dedicated to not making those mistakes, and we're going to take the oath of honor together. So please raise your right hands, and I invite every sworn officer to join me. At the conclusion, just say, "I will." On my honor, I will never betray my badge, my integrity, my character, or the public trust. I will always have the courage to hold myself and others accountable to our actions. I will always uphold the Constitution, my community, and the agency I serve. I will. So congratulations to each of you. You've all earned this day. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. But before you go anywhere, you need to see this young lady right here and sign the oaths. Okay? Then you can celebrate. We will have refreshments across the street at the police department, and all the families are free to use the backdrop, take as many photographs as you want, enjoy your time with your family. And I hope to see you across the street. So congratulations again, and thank you for coming.